Hey everybody, Brian from the Tone Jerks podcast here. I just want to let you know about our Patreon. It's a way you guys can help support the show, and you guys can become a patron of the Tone Jerks podcast on Patreon. And for as little as $1 a month, but at $2 a month for your pledge, you guys get an extra episode every week. You get an RSS feed, and you get to listen to bonus episodes like this one. It's usually the stuff that we have pre-show and post-show, so once we get done, when we're wrapping up, we usually just kind of banter, and it's usually some good shit in there. So if you guys want to head to patreon.com, you can help support the show, and we'd love you for it.
Like, I mean, when you went on that bounty hunter gig,
Kyle, the bounty hunter.
I was like, where are you going?
Dawg, D-A-W-G.
I was like, you going to get someone? It was pretty awesome, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Dawg, the bounty hunter. I like that.
Just like
D-A-W-G.
Dawg, I'm back. I knew Dawg was going to get me.
Yeah, I've been a bad boy. Dawg caught me.
I went hunting. Did I tell you about that?
No, what'd you do?
I killed a boar.
Really?
Oh,
Where'd you do that?
Riverside.
Riverside. Was it someone's backyard?
It was a can hunt. Yeah. It was a huge. He had like 250 acres. Fucking massive.
That's cool.
So we went out there, and I had an open sight 45 rifle.
Nice.
Fucking blew this pig's fucking brains out. I had a dirty shot. Broke his neck. He's fucking twitching.
They always twitch.
And
you notice that?
I've only killed one. I've only killed one.
Oh.
You've killed a bunch,
Well,
Kyle?
no, hold on. I've just
All
watched
right.
videos.
Oh.
Right before I go to bed.
So his dreams are just guts. So I shot him, and then Merle fucking rides up on his quad. He's like, "Dirty shot, gotta kill it." So I stood over it with my foot. This is how fucking stupid I am.
Wait.
I have my foot here,
Oh my
Right?
God.
and like, because he's like, you gotta hold it down. So
Yeah.
he has his foot, and I mean, this pig's
400 pounds?
dude,
Oh, yeah.
scale tipper. It's fucking massive. I fucking pointed it like that. I blew a hole like this big in the side of his fucking head.
Jesus Christ.
I've never even killed anything before. Dude,
You fit your hand through there.
didn't phase me. Then I chopped its head off with a bone saw.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking gutted it, pulled all the shit out, and then we fucking butchered it.
That's nice. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and you know what?
You're an animal.
Nothing. Same with you. Like,
I know.
we're
I've
pre-programmed. Like, dog, like that's what we do.
I've
Like,
seen Full Metal Jacket. I know what I'm expecting.
Like, it's nothing. Like, we're good to go. Anyway, I digress.
That's crazy. I had a close call with a boar, like within maybe
charge?
20 feet, and it ran the other direction. We must have just spooked it where it was like, oh, I'm gonna run this way.
Where the hell were you?
In Louisiana. We were
Oh,
walking.
so it was like feral.
Oh yeah.
So that shit, fuck. I've seen boar get ran over by like quads,
Yeah.
and they tip the quad over
Yeah.
Fuck.
because their heart is so low that you got to shoot it in the brain to take it out. Like,
Yeah.
you can't shoot the body. It's nothing, because like hide thick is going to bounce around, but it's not going to get the heart, and like the lungs are low too. So you're just,
All the vitals are...
yeah, like it will
And
die.
there's not much clockwork to those things, so you can shoot it and it still will like.
It'll still go.
You were
Yeah.
saying like they're like, what, like 500 pounds, something like that?
I mean,
they're
they're
huge.
huge.
Dude, they can get fucking
Exponentially. Whatever
I've
they're
heard they
eating,
can
man.
get. I've heard they can get up to like 800, 900.
Oh yeah,
like
Jesus,
a ton.
that could have been
Christ.
even. Okay, to disclosure,
It's like a Mini
we didn't even
Cooper running
see
around.
what this thing was. That basically my brother and I, my younger brother and I, were walking with ARs, which we probably should have had something bigger. Right, we're cruising on my grandpa's land, and we're walking down this like trail that's like starting to overgrow, and we're being real quiet. We're walking because we know there's shit out here. And I hold my brother. I say, look at, there's a fresh patch of, brush has been moved. I'm like, hold on, look, scan the area. It could be running this way, whatever it was, could be running this way. And then something fucking runs into a tree that's at least like 8 inches wide, and it fucking moves it. Hits like 3 other trees. We're like, fuck. I rack around, which I should have had one in the chamber already. And I aim down sights, and I take a step so I don't shoot my brother. And it runs the other way, and then it stops. And we're like, fuck, it's coming back. He racks his around. We both froze. Never came back. Never made a noise after that. and it was
They're quiet
less
fuckers.
than 20 feet away.
Oh shit.
Well, dude, they'll kill you. They'll kill you.
Oh yeah, they'll gore you they'll rip you apart, and they'll eat you too.
Yeah, it's
They
crazy.
will eat you,
Dude, it's insane, dog. Like,
and their instinct is to run past you and to basically try and bite you, and they have these tusks, and they'll get your leg. They'll catch your leg and drag you, and they'll keep
and then
running.
you're fucked at that point.
Now you can't move.
Okay, what's the weirdest show you had?
Weirdest show. I think I was telling you guys this earlier, but I played U31, and it was like one of those like, you guys are gonna headline, like you kick ass. And we're like, yeah, this is great. And it was pouring rain, and the opener was like his CD release. So it's like,
Yeah.
we get there and there's already a bunch of people, so we're kind of like, oh, this is gonna be sick. And then no one else came in after that. So like, it's like all of his friends and family, like, and you ever played a show where there's no one in the back of the club and everyone's up at the front of the stage? You ever
Yeah.
seen that?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird because usually there's no one at the front of the stage and everybody's in the back.
Yeah.
It was like just me and my band sitting at the bar, and probably like 45 people are huddled up, and they're like up on his stage, and he kept asking to go to the front because he had a photographer. So like they would like angle the shots so it looks like the whole
a bunch of
club's
people.
packed.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it's like one of those nights. And I mean, he goes on. Then we played with the Brothers Grimm, which
yeah.
are the
Jesus.
Silent.
silent
yeah.
comedy. Dog, they just went up there and like made up like they just went up there and like jammed.
Yeah.
Like it was like so whack, and they didn't bring anybody. Like it was like they didn't promote. Like I've never really even met those guys, so I can't really go deep into their character. But like it was enough to watch like a bass player and a guitarist just like kind of phone it in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
and then like the touring band came and they were called the Gravy Brothers.
Yeah.
They wore like face makeup,
Jesus.
and they had like a drummer that wore like an all white like karate gi.
What
And-
the fuck?
Looking at him, I'm like, oh shit, I could see their show being amazing, but not in a serious venue setting.
Yeah.
Like they literally stopped playing. Like they got booed off stage. They like I remember like I was in the restroom and he was like cleaning his makeup off his face, and I was like, dog, what the fuck was that? And they just left the venue. Cameron, who booked it, was like all fucking mad at me. So there's about 6 people on stage, and it's 12:45 in the morning, and my band's like, we're not gonna play. And I'm like, no, we're gonna play. Like we're professionals. Like
Yeah.
we're fucking gonna play.
Just do it.
We get up there and we start playing, and all of a sudden, hundreds of gallons of water start pouring out of the men's restroom.
Oh,
I'm talking
God.
like waves.
What the fuck?
Nino's a plumber. He's like, we stopped playing, and he's like, you guys need to turn off the main.
Yeah, you got. Like, come
So
out
the
of
main,
fucking
the
ground.
main's in the back. It's on the city side. So they're taking like bar towels and they're like building a dam outside the men's
God.
restroom, and it's like,
with flour.
well, and they're all
newspaper.
coked out. Like everyone there's like super coked out, and to this day they still they think that Just Like Jenna did it. And I remember Cameron. I've run into him in Balboa Park a lot, and like we're super nice. Like we do not talk about music at all. We just like, hey, it's good to see you. But he was like contacting me because I don't think he books there anymore too. I think he got hit with that as well. But I don't even fucking know like who blew up the bathroom or what the fuck happened, or if the Gravy Brothers did it or what. But
Some big old gnarly
that was like a
shit,
weird ass
probably.
show because like it was just like so much shit.
Fucking Cleveland
So
steamer.
somebody like a big old
Well,
deuce.
no, it was like the urinal exploded.
Oh yeah, it would have had to be.
I think what someone did is they fucking put like a cherry bomb or firecracker in there. Just fucking blew that shit fucking sky high, Bart Simpson style.
that would have been tight. Yeah.
That was a weird show. Another weird one. Probably like, okay, here's a fucking. I mean, this isn't really a weird one. Like, I went through a phase where like I started fights at shows. I really don't know why I
Yeah.
was doing it. It was always when I'm sober. It's when I actually no, like I fuck up sober and drunk, so I have no leg to stand on. But I remember a girl who's still a stone cold fox to this day.
Yeah.
I still follow her on Instagram. She is super hot. She jumped on stage when I was playing. We like started making out. I've never had that happen in my life. It was amazing.
That's
Like,
pretty rad.
and I remember I like get on my knees and I licked.
So, like,
I licked from her ankle.
What's her Instagram?
I'll show you in a minute. I licked up her leg, like on stage, and I had blown my voice out the night before. So
Did
like,
this help out with any of that?
no, not at all. I couldn't sing. Like I couldn't sing at all. And like it was a packed ass club, and like my bass amp had gotten like my B100 had a fucked up input on it. The jack was all fucked.
So it was popping.
So it was like popping, and I blamed it on the band from LA, and I was like, "Hey, rich boys, like, why don't you have your fucking daddy?" Like, I'm on the mic, mind you. Why don't you have your daddy fucking cut me a check, dog? Like, what's up, rich boy? Let me get some of that money. And they're just like, so the guitarist and the singer walk up to the front of the stage in front of a whole club of people, and they're like, "When your shitty ass set's done, we're going to beat the fuck out of you in the parking lot." I looked at him and I'm like, why don't you do it right now? All fucking hell broke loose. Instead of them jumping on stage, they ran around because they just played. They ran around to like jump up on the stairs. It's at Ruby Room. So they run up the side stairs to like go on the stage. And like, I'm staring at them. I'm like full salute boner from making out with this chick.
Oh, Jesus.
And like I'm rock hard standing there, and I see his fist coming for me, and I'm just like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Out of nowhere, all my East County buddies jump on stage, and they just fucking beat the shit out of these guys. So
That's
they
the
had
East
to
County
drive
boys.
back to LA that night, and it was just like, oh, everyone hated me for that night. That was pretty fucking weird.
Yeah.
I've never had a chick jump on stage.
Nice.
Then like, I mean, I've had like weird like moments with like sound guys, like where they're just like super fucking whack. I mean, that's a whole other topic. Like sound guys are very, very weird.
Always a different
Yeah.
thing.
And it's like they never want to be there.
Yeah.
Like I've never met a
This is
sound
their
guy.
side gig, and they don't like it.
Well, I think they don't get paid, right?
They get paid like $100 or less. But you think if like you get paid like, $60 to deal with a fucking shitty like Epicenter show all night, think about that. You're like, God damn.